Hey guys, it's Jake here again, and this is going to be a video response to Running with Comics 600 subs contest. So the first question he asked is, what's your favorite book that you own? And for me, it's kind of a three-part tie. I got three books that were special to me. This Fantastic 412 is one that I searched probably for quite a while to be able to find a good copy in a decent condition, and so I found it, and I'm really happy to have it in my collection. And the other one is going to be This Man, This Monster cover, which is Fantastic Four number 51. Been after this cover for a long time. I always thought it was an iconic cover, so it was just something I felt like I had to have. Not so much I needed, but I had to have. So basically I searched and searched and searched until I could finally find one that I could afford, because this is such a popular cover that a lot of people, of course, are going after it for probably the same reason. It is a classic Fantastic Four cover. And the last book, of course, Spider-Man number 300. First appearance of Venom, which he's probably one of my favorite villains, if not my absolute favorite. I've just always really loved Todd McFarlane artwork, and I can remember as a kid collecting the Todd McFarlane toys, which I should have held on to, but I didn't. So this would be probably I don't want to say my number one, but it's hard for me to pick one out of these three right now. I'm sure eventually later on I'll get some grails that I've been after, but these three right now are my top three that I've been after. So there's those three. And then the next question he asked was, what is the series or book or character or team, whichever one you want, that is the most underrated series? And my answer for that one would probably be the Defenders. Not a lot of people go after them, but I'm not a huge Hulk fan, but it's cool to see one of Marvel's well-known characters as the Hulk being teamed up with somebody different than the Avengers. Anybody nowadays, when you say the Hulk, they automatically think the Avengers, but they don't ever know, like, he was teamed up with the Defenders, and he was in multiple other things. I mean, so that's what makes this book kind of cool to me, and makes me think maybe it's underrated. And hopefully one day they'll put a Defenders movie in the works. It kind of sounds like it. They're also talking, I think, about having a Doctor Strange movie come out as well, so that's always kind of cool. As far as what's in my tome, I've got a little bit of everything. All of it I keep on my tablet. I actually have an app that I basically keep all my stuff in a notepad, and I divide it into separate little books. Right now I basically keep more or less a log of what I have, just that way I don't buy double. Kind of almost going at it from the direction opposite of what most people would do. Most people would have the numbers and then mark off what they have, and then have a list of what they don't have. Basically, I'm going off of, I have a list of what I have and not what I don't have. So mine's kind of backwards, I guess you could say. But in basically things I'm trying to collect is, I'm trying to get the run of the Defenders, trying to get the run of Amazing Spider-Man. Those are my two that I'm trying to really get the run for. But I'm always buying Fantastic Four books. I'm always buying X-Men books, it seems, Daredevil books. Pretty much anything, if I could find a good deal on and I think it's worth it, I buy it. So that kind of answers that question. And then give a shout out or two to anybody on YouTube. I'd like to give a shout out to the whole community, because really I wouldn't have started making videos without watching you guys first. And you know, it just seemed like a good family to get into, and that's kind of what it feels like. You guys are all taking care of each other and doing trades and stuff like that, and eventually maybe one day I'll get to the point where I can do that with you guys, but for now I'm happy just getting started. But a couple people I'd like to call out. Foolkiller 5150. I've actually been watching a lot of his videos. I think it's cool how he's kind of into the sports aspect of it too. I played a lot of hockey, travel hockey, when I was a kid, and up until I was about 18 I used to play hockey for my city. So it's another one of those things. Hockey's another one of my passions that I like to do. And then one other guy I'd like to give a shout out to would probably be, excuse me guys, sinuses are driving me crazy. Probably going to have to be ComixQuest. I think he was my first subscriber. So, you know, it's always cool to have somebody that'll kind of follow your videos and kind of help you put it out there and get yourself started. So I like to say I appreciate those guys, and a big thank you and a big shout out to them. If you got a chance, go check out their videos. They've got some really good videos, especially Foolkiller. He's got a sweet accent. Freaking that southern accent drives, it's freaking good. I actually work at a Cabela's, so I get a lot of guys with southern accents that come in, and it's just something about that southern accent for some reason that it's catchy, and it's good to have a different sounding voice behind the camera. So, and then the question I would have for you running with comics would probably be, if it'd be an awkward question, but in the National Hockey League, who's your favorite NHL hockey team? It's probably a strange question, probably don't get very often, but who's your favorite National Hockey League team? That would probably be my question for you. So, like I said, again guys, this was a response video or a contest video for Running with Comics 600 subs contest. He should already be at 700 by now, so you're doing really good. Keep the videos coming, bud. I enjoy watching them, and I'll talk to you guys later.